Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Busy night in Philadelphia, an incredible skyline in the distance, a tremendous city. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, the 76ers are tough to beat on their home court. Joel Embiid said, quote, when you play in Philly, the fans are going to push you. They'll get on you. They'll boo you. You have to play hard and give them everything you've got. That's played a huge role in how dominant we've been at home.
A heck of a home court advantage, Allie. Thanks for that. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Here's Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Middleton outside. Holiday from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And the basket is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Matthews. Middleton with it. Outside Holiday. Now Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the ball. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's got much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans. And, you know, the coaching staff wants Embiid to take these quick shots. It helps establish a rhythm for him.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
It's so hard trying to contain Harden. Even when you think you have him locked in and cornered, he sinks a jumper right in your grip.
Harden against Holiday. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harden. From deep. And the 76ers another 3.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Harden against Holiday. And he drives in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Matthews. Hits the trifecta.
He can make threes now. Matthews very good at returning the favor and knocking down threes.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
your Sixers, nasty.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Millsap, he's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Green's checked in for Thibault. And Korkmaz is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Millsap. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Bucks. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Niang. Here's Korkmaz. Now Millsap. Allen defending. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ibaka with it. And the shot goes down.
And Ibaka is a fighter. Someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Here's Maxey. Allen defending. Maxey, that's good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Allen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Korkmaz. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Maxey, that's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Blocked. Portis, the pass to Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. And rejected. Pass to Maxey. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's his spot. And the defender did everything he could to interfere with the shot.
Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Tyrese Maxey.
What's up?
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. .17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Maxey beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
We've got James Harden, George Niang out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Tries to keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Here's Portis, and Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Matthews, he's checked in for Portis. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 6-point game. 2 on the clock. And that one's good. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Thibault. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark. But he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, B.A., there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Now here's Green. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. And counted from 12 feet. Embiid's got 7 points.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
free throw good from Middleton. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
That one's good for 2. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Holiday against Harden. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Holiday's got 8.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. Covered by Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And he recovers it. Embiid, good. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Holiday against Harden. It's Holiday with a drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
And the 76ers call time here. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Millsap, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Niang comes in for Thibault. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Green. Harden, here's Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Nora. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Three-pointer. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Matthews taking advantage of the attention he draws on offense to find an open teammate.
Inside, Embiid. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting, thank you. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Philadelphia. Clock at 6. Here's Matthews, and it's rejected. Here's Niang, rejected by Allen, and he recovers it. It's intercepted. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Korkmaz. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Lopez with his first shot attempt. Count it.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here's Harden. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Niang. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Bucks making a change here. "19 seconds left to play in the half." And here's Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Maxey. Pulls up on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Maxey's got 14.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
For 3, Allen. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Bucks?
Energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Sixers leading. Taking a look at the Bucks. Holiday and Connaughton are the backcourt pair. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thibault. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Harden with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Charles Bassey. Danny Green.
Pass to Portis. Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Harden. Lets it go from 11. Got it. Harden's got 8. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. Knocks down the triple.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. Over Green, and it's Middleton. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Harris outside. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the 76ers lead by 15. Milwaukee calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Jordan's checked in for the Sixers. Reed comes in for Harden. Nora's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Holiday. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Ooh, rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Down low. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Nora. Back to Middleton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some changes here for the 76ers. Millsap, he's checked in for Jordan. Niang comes in for Reed. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Tobias Harris.
One shot.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Middleton. It's blocked. Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Green. Maxey's got 16.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 10. Tipped away. Here's Niang. A minute 9 left in the third. Shot from 12. Again, the Sixers score.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Allen. He has 7. Here's Middleton. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Thibault, he's checked in for the Sixers. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Nora.
One shot.
Middleton, no good on the free throw. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Korkmaz. That's Ibaka defending. Korkmaz, good. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. George Niang out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. And it's Green in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Lopez finds Allen. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Niang. Now here's Embiid, covered by Lopez. Here's Niang, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 12. Outside Holiday. And here's Lopez. Here's Matthews. Allen with it. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's Niang. Thybulle. And the layup falls. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Allen. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And Giannis hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Up top, Embiid, defended by Portis. And Embiid gets the double team. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Determined effort from Green there. Takes a foul, but sticks with it to get the and one chance.
Maxey, he's checked in for Thibault. Free throw good. Green.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Green to the middle. Here's Embiid, and he comes up with a bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Joel Embiid.
Free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries, at some point I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the quarter. Now Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid drawing the double team. Maxey, that's good.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Holiday against Harden. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Harden. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. For 3, here's Harris. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They lead by 10. 1:02 left in the final quarter.
Your Sixer dance team.
He's checked in for the Sixers. The Bucks also with a sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Carter comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. 4 on the clock. Here's Lopez. And the layup is good off the glass.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Outside Milton. Pass to Bassi. And he goes in for the dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Drills it from deep.
Bendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
And here's Milton. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. So, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster,
yeah.
I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors. The LA Clippers. Reggie Jackson. Ivica Zubac. At power forward, Marcus Morris Sr. Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. Head coach of the visiting team, Tyronn Lue. Meet the starters now your Los Angeles Lakers. Stanley Johnson. Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. Once again, the starters for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the five for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Lakers, Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. James outside. Leonard with the steal. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Now the pass to Davis. Jackson against Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's James. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And here's Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And the rejection by Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
DeRozan attracts so much defensive attention. He's learned to use those opportunities to find teammates.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. The kid just plays with an edge.
Shooting two.
Free throw drops for Monk. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. And Monk drops them both. Here's Jackson. George looking over the floor. Passes it to Powell. Outside Jackson. Back to Powell. And he drives in. It's deflected. Davis against Powell. Now here's Davis, guarded closely. Covington with the steal. Outside, George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Poked away. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Avery Bradley in for Monk. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. Sinks that one from the post. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Mann gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the pass to Anthony. Outside Brent. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
For a guy who's much more natural shooting the long 2, Bradley's worked hard to increase his range.
There's the drive. Coffee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucket is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That's a 2 from Kennard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You think contested shots phase Kennard? No chance, and that's frustrating for defenders.
24 seconds left in the first. Back to Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Westbrook. Covington passes to Mann. Launches a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Howard is out there with Johnson. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And so he hits both.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Here's Batum. Good. Batum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Driving to the basket. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
Now, here's Zubac. 5 points in the game. Here's Mann. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mann's got 8 points. Mann's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. The Lakers with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. Johnson finds Monk. Here's Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. Here's LeBron, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Terrence Mann. Up top, Powell. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 15.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Here's Reeves. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's good. 2 points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson against Bradley. Jackson kicks to George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm. Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Zubac. Powell down low. Davis is on it. And Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Bradley passes to Monk. Back to Bradley. Over Jackson. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 5. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Jackson.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Anthony with it. Tipped away. Nunn passes to Horton Tucker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Lakers making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 15. Powell, the pass to Covington. Kicks it to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. Here's Coffey. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Passes it to Gabriel. Powell against Howard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, Batum. The three bangs home the trifecta. Batum's got 5 points so far. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Clippers with the ball. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And the shot goes in. Jackson's got the first points of the second half here for the Clippers. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 18. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
That's tipped. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Leonard. Basket counts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Mann. The shot's good on the assist by George. Mann's got 10.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass.
Strong defense on Westbrook. It's a double-edged sword, though. He sees the challenge and just wants to attack it. One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
It's good.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Davis looking for an opening. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep. Offensive rebound.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. your Laker girls.
For the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Luke Kennard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Powell. On the wing, George. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. George has got 7.
That defense would have killed another player's shot, but George is a higher class of shooter.
Anthony down low, defended by Batum, and Anthony gets it to go.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
In the corner, Powell with it. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Tough defense, but in the end, Norman Powell finds a way to score.
Anthony against Batum. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over George. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Anthony on the wing. Lakers working the ball around now. Tries it from 9. And again, it's the Lakers.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Now, here is George. He has 7. Covington dishes to George. There's the pass to Pop. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. Over Monk. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Robert Covington.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Batum against Anthony. Shoots over Batum. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 14 points again, thanks to the basket from Anthony.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Outside, George. Pass to Mann. The Clippers again turning it over.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Johnson. He's out there with LeBron James, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Reeves.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
Now here's Leonard. It's stolen by Johnson. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's sent back by Leonard. Here's Coffey. Dishes it to Jackson. Here's Leonard. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Now here's LeBron. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession, and Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Two on the clock. Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
The catch and shoot game, something you want to be able to do at this level. Johnson's been putting in the work.
Johnson with the block. To the left wing. Outside Westbrook. Over Jackson. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
And from this area, Westbrook is an accurate shooter, and he uses the mid-range more than most guards.
Now here's Leonard. Westbrook with the steal. One shot on the way. And another basket for the Lakers.
If we came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Jackson against Westbrook. On the wing, Jackson. The 3 from Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
James checked in for the Lakers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Johnson. And that one misses. Lakers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Leonard. Here's George, and it's blocked. James against Zubac, and it's Davis with the jam.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
Outside, George. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Left side, George. 6 to shoot. Zubac finds George. Hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 8.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
Now, here is George. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 8. 1:03 left in the game.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Covington's checked in for Zubac.
Robert Covington.
So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. Pass to James. Over Leonard. And that one's good by LeBron.
The tremendous strength of LeBron on display, going right through the contact.
Here's George. He's covered closely. It's blocked.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Anthony. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. That free throw good from Anthony. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Shoots from the baseline. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
LeBron is checked in for the Lakers.
LeBron James.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Yes!
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again, and they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Stanley Johnson.
11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for LA, Paul George.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
James fires from way outside. Paul George grabs the miss. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.